What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dr. Horsepower. We are back with another banger, and today we're going to be swapping out this factory intake right here. What? Now, don't get me wrong, the factory intakes, when they are the open box like this, they are perfect. I mean, you get the whine and you get the performance. But today we're going to be going for a little more whine. So we got the BWoody, which I'm going to be showing you guys here in a second. We're going to be throwing the BWoody on there. Once the BWoody is on, we're also going to not only do a comparison today with this one versus the BWoody, but my next video is going to be the BWoody versus your leg maker. So you're not going to want to miss that. Car is completely stock, no exhaust, no pulleys. It's your last call, so all the noise that we're going to be getting is going to be pure intake. So let's go back here and let's see how this intake comes when you guys order it. Get this bad boy popped here. So here we are, BWoody. Guys, I probably picked the windiest day to do this on, so just bear with me. So when it arrives, obviously I've already opened this, but when it arrives, you're going to be able to choose your color. I went with this Hellcat orange, pretty close match there to the paint. You're going to get everything you need. A couple thank you stickers, your hoses, your clamps, heat shield. I probably won't be using this one, but heat shield / water shield, depending on what kind of hood style you have. I'm digging the orange bracelet. Everything you're going to need to install it. So yeah, basically that's what you're gonna get. So let's get out here, let's get on this back road, let's get this bad boy installed, and let's see what it sounds like. All right guys, so here we go. Don't knock me if it's a poor camera angle. I'm gonna try to hold on to this camera and switch through these gears as I should. So this is still with the stock intake. As I told you guys, the stock intake actually sounds pretty good. So let's see. So very, very small pull. As you guys can see, you can already hear. I'm not using the paddle shifters at all just yet. Let this truck go by. All right, let's see here. No major pulls. So yeah, guys, and I mean, from a bone stock, I mean, that is loud. Check this. Downshifts. Does that ever get old? One more time. So I'm gonna try to keep this comparison with about the same amount of pull. I'm only doing about 40% throttle. Trying to keep the RPMs between 2,500 and 4,500. So yeah, so that's the stock intake. That's basically what you're gonna get when you drive this car off the lot. Like I mentioned, there are no performance mods on this car, and guys, that is loud. Let me crack the window for one more pull. One thing that I hate about the comparisons that you'll notice, I want you guys to start looking out for this. When you find these comparison videos, you'll always notice that they give it hardly no throttle when they're comparing the stock intake, and then they put the aftermarket intake on and they go wide open throttle and they're flooring it. That's not a good comparison, guys. So just keep that in mind when you're watching these comparison videos. Let's see here. So we got the window down this time. No hard pulls, about the same amount. Got some downshifts. One last pull. All right, so that's enough with the stock intake. Let's get on back. Let's swap out these intakes and let you guys hear what this BWoody sounds like. And just like that, guys, we now have the BWoody installed. The stock air box is officially removed. Now, I do got to say, cosmetically wise, that to the eye, that is pleasing. I'm loving the way that that looks. The fitment, the 5-inch tubing definitely looks a lot better than your stock intake. Now, the only downside is this thing is hot. That thing is, the tubing here is probably as hot, if not hotter, than the actual supercharger itself. So IATs are going to be high. So in IATs, guys, is your intake air temperatures. So before you guys watch this video and run out there and buy one of those, make sure that you wait on my next video, because I'm going to do a full video on the temperatures to see just how hot this thing gets compared to your factory inbox or your leg maker, because I don't want you guys to get something and then a month later you got check engine lights because it's running too hot. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to my channel so I can show you guys if this thing really heats up and gives you check engine lights. But that's enough talking. Let's get out here. Let's see how this thing whines. All right, here we go with the BWoody on, and we're gonna have the window down to get started with. I'm gonna be completely and brutally honest with you guys. I had my doubts, but just driving out here to my location, this thing is freaking loud. All right, so we're gonna do the exact same things. Very, very small pulls, about 40% throttle. And let's see here. Bruh. It's not even close. It's not even close. Downshifts. Oh. That's crazy, bruh. That is night and day difference. All right, we're gonna go windows up now. I'm gonna let it shift by itself. Baby pulls. Like I mentioned, guys, I mean, that is the smallest of pulls, and it's just screaming. Some more downshifts with the windows up. I'm so glad I don't have this camera on my face right now. I am just smiling from ear to ear. Let me turn around and get you guys some more sound. All right, we gotta go windows back cracked again. That was just too damn good. Let's see here. Ladies and gentlemen, night and day difference. Oh my God. So I think that's it. That's all you guys needed clip wise. You can make your own decision. Like I mentioned earlier, man, I am going to do a full video on the IATs because they do get kind of hot. Let me see if I can pull it up on the screen for y'all. This intake does get hot, like I mentioned. So before you guys jump out there and you buy this intake system, wait on my next video, because as you can see here, these IATs right now about 141 degrees. It does cool down as you get going. Watch this. I'll just get on the throttle a little bit and you'll notice the numbers drop right away. So that's gonna be an interesting video, but yeah, I mean, from my perspective, so I have not ridden in a car yet with a leg maker intake. I have raced them, so the car's been right beside me at wide open throttle. I have heard them do flybys, and they are loud. That leg maker is loud, but I have never heard anything like this BWoody, ever. I have never heard anything like this BWoody. So to me, hands down, BWoody is the way to go. I'm gonna stop talking you guys' ear off, man. Go ahead and end this video. I got some driving to do. Anyways, man, make sure that if you haven't yet, make sure that you hit that like button. I am not sponsored, so I'm spending my own money getting all these products and testing them for you guys. So just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.